The Aboriginal people of ancient Australia have passed on their creation stories, spirituality, customs, laws, rituals and history through oral tradition rather than the written word. These dreamtime or dreaming stories, as they're referred to in English, created a deep spiritual connection between the people and their country. The dreaming still plays an important role in Aboriginal life today. So how far can we go back when investigating ancient Australia?
We're talking dates of between 30 and 40,000 years ago, which by reflection means that people had come onto the continent some considerable time before that. So the sites themselves, such as Mungo, Keilor here in Victoria, sites, Devil's Lair in Western Australia, these are places, and Kudakana Cave in Tasmania, these are sites that have been dated by scientific techniques to tens of thousands of years ago. And so they demonstrate the enormous length of time that people have been in this country.
Working with that timescale, it's not easy to get a good picture of how ancient Aboriginal people lived or how their societies functioned.
There's so much has happened to the surface of the country since then that very, very few sites remain. So that earliest period of human habitation in the country is very poorly documented.
Degradation of artefacts is another challenge.
The organic material, like wood, is very quickly degrading. So we don't usually find wooden artefacts unless they have been made very recently. Sometimes we can look at rock art to get an understanding of what wooden materials and weapons and tools would have been used in the past. But again, that's a little bit difficult to interpret sometimes. With the artefacts and the sites that are found, if we are lucky enough to have oral histories and traditional owners to speak to, then that can be very helpful. But in some cases, those oral histories aren't available, so it is difficult to interpret without those oral histories because they've been lost.